Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's been such a long time since I've seen you guys last, but as the year 2022 is ending, I did do some preparation to allow myself to jump back into this for the new year. I do want to apologize for the lighting being a little bit off. I am filming a little bit later in the day, but we're just gonna go ahead and get started with my first stuffing back. So it is January 5th. I'm going to be stuffing $68. It was $48 before I pulled out an extra $20 that we'll talk about here in a second. But I want to go ahead and write the amounts with you guys since this video is going to be on the shorter side given the smaller income. So let's just go ahead and get started. So car maintenance will be receiving $10 this week. Christmas will also be receiving $10. It's not a priority given that we're so early in the new year, which by the way, Happy New Year. I hope everybody had a good entrance into 2023. So gifts is going to get $5. I did decide to still keep those separate because it helps me function better in terms of buying gifts for people. Spending is going to get $5. Travel will be getting $10. WandaVision, which if you guys are new here, that is for my animals. So my dog is named Wanda and then my cat is named Vision. So I just have it as WandaVision to be a little more fun. They are going to be getting $5. My $1 challenge will be getting $0. And then my 52-week challenge is going to get $3. So I'm going to be using my Terra box for my 52-week challenge, which is over here off to this side. This one is unlabeled, so that's the one that I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this card off to the side. I'll worry about filling in the balances after the video, just because since this is my first video back, I kind of want to explain a couple of things since my October stuffing got a couple of comments on like envelopes that I have and that I shouldn't have them and those kind of things. So I just want to go ahead and I guess be as transparent as possible. So we're gonna get started. I do have my yellow dog mom binder. All the envelopes in here I did make myself except for my savings one. That is from Terra Budgetz or DogMomKrafts on Etsy, as well as this box here. She will be linked down below, as well as Jordan, of course, as always. This cash tray is also linked below. It is from Amazon. But yeah, so car maintenance is going to get $10. This is going to be a quicker video because as you guys can see, I have nothing in any of my envelopes. So we're starting from scratch. So we have $10 in car maintenance. Vision is about to climb on the desk. So he's literally watching me film. It's the cutest thing. So next is going to be Christmas. That one is also going to get $10. I do have a tracker in here that we're going to fill in together. Each dollar bill is $10. So this is available on my Etsy as a digital download. It comes on, it comes with 3 of them. So if you buy it once, you get 3, and then of course you're able to use it as many times as you want if you laminate it, or just since you have the digital download, you can print as many as you need. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back in there. This does have 30 slots. Of course, we're gonna be done filling this in before the year is over, but this will be a good starting amount of $300. So Christmas has 10. Next is going to be gifts. This one is gonna get $5. I do have a birthday coming up in January. It is Jordan's birthday on the 9th, but I already got him a birthday gift, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I don't think I really have any birthdays to worry about after that since I'm in February. So gifts is going to get $5. Spending is also going to get $5. I'm not too worried about building this up. I just wanted to start with $5 this week, but it's not a priority, honestly. I'd rather fund this though than just do what I've been doing and just kind of looking at my checking account, and if it has enough to cover something I want, I buy it. I need to revert back to actually, paying attention to my numbers. So next is going to be travel. This is the one that was mainly controversial in my October stuffing. A lot of people were saying that since I have a low income, I shouldn't be focusing on travel and that it should be going somewhere else. I do want to say that I did put work in to be able to stuff this money here in the new year. And although you guys may think that travel shouldn't be something that I'm worried about, I am going to stuff it for 2 reasons. One, these are sinking funds. They're meant to save up for goals that I want to reach or things that I want to do slowly but surely. And then 2, I'm going on a cruise with my family in July. It was a family cruise that my dad really wanted to take us on. He's nowhere near splitting it evenly between the 6 of us. He's only asking $500 from each of my siblings, which is, I'm grateful for that, because if he split it completely evenly, it would be way more than that. So I do have to save $500 in travel by May 1st. We're going to start with $10. I know that $10 a week is not going to get me there, but I'm going to be setting aside a little bit of money every paycheck starting my next round, because I do have some bills I need to cover this week. But yeah, we'll get there. However, it's just, I love to travel. It's something I don't want to sacrifice. So if I can save a little bit here and there, I'm going to do that. So after that, we have WandaVision. They are going to get $5. I just recently bought each of them a bag of food, so they should be good here for a while. So there's $5 in there. Then $1 challenge is not going to get stuffed, but I do have a bill tracker in there. So I have this one set to where every time we reach $5, we will fill in a bar. Which, before we move on to savings, this $20 bill is going to go in my food envelope. This is going to be for groceries and or eating out. $20 for the week is going to be a bit of a challenge for me. I know I should be pulling out a little bit more because I should give myself a little more leeway since I'm barely trying to come back to this method, but $20 is a start. And yeah, so that's what that is for. So there's $20 in food. I will throw that in my purse here in a second. So for savings, we're going to pull out the 52-week tracker because that's what I plan to use on my Terror box since I don't want to label the individual envelopes. So the first number that we're going to be doing here is 3. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and mark out the number 3. And then we're going to count this. This should be $3. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So let's go ahead and stuff this in here. I don't know what method I want to use to pulling numbers for the 52-week tracker. I just put 3 for this week because I found 3 singles in my binder that I didn't even know I still had. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that would be a good number to start with. But of course, there's higher numbers that I would like to get to eventually. That way, at the end of the year, I'm not stuck with them. So I'll figure out how we're going to do that. But for now, we have $3 in the 52-week challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and close this back up. Oh, wait, actually, I think I'm going to leave the tracker in here just for easier access. Alrighty, you guys, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to mention before letting you guys go, but I do think that was all. Of course, for next week, the video will be a little bit longer since we'll have totals to count, given that we have now stuffed starting amounts. But yeah, so here is $20 for food. So I have, as you guys can see, I did not stuff my bills with you all. It's been working a lot better for me to just keep them as direct deposit and pay them as soon as the money hits my account. So that's kind of the route that I've been taking with that. But I do still have an X amount of money that I'm leaving in my account for me to just spend freely. And I know that may be a little bit controversial, but again, I'm trying to get back into this routine, but I am limiting myself. I need you guys to trust me that behind the scenes, I know what I'm doing and that I'm doing what works for me. I also didn't stuff gas, which may get a lot of questions. So my dad and I do have something worked out where he is actually paying for my gas, fortunately, whenever I go home to San Antonio. But when I'm in town, I do pay for my own gas out of my account. But the reason I don't pull money out for that is because it's variable. The gas prices have been changing nearly plus or minus $1 practically every day. So I'm just doing what works for me, and of course eventually I would love to get back to where I was with having envelopes for literally everything, but I wanted to start with $20 for food. That way I can start doing coin savings with you guys as well as the $1 challenge. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this mini little cash stuffing. I'm so excited to be back. I did bring some stuff to my dorm room to hopefully get back into Etsy, such as the mystery minis, and anything else that's laminated, as I don't have my silhouette anymore or a printer. So with that being said, you guys, I love you guys all. Thank you so much for coming back and watching this video. Thank you for staying this long if you did, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.